Excuse me. Happy New Year. I'm back at it again. I am building a chassis from Riverossi and AHM parts. Sorry, I have a sore throat. This chassis is going to be for a locomotive that is approximately 14 inches long without the tender, which is the M1 steam turbine. This is what I got done today. As you can see, a lot of pieces are sectioned together. What I did was I started out with a 6-axle truck, AHM. I chopped it. You'll be able to see that black piece that's been added. The two drive wheels were closer together, and the floating wheel was separated. So what I did was I cut them, I channeled it like you would chop and channel a car. I moved them so they'd be equally spaced, and then I added a section. These came off of actual real Riverossi diesels. This half of the truck is very similar to this, so that's what I used. I sectioned it together. This is off of a Riverossi passenger car. I put wheels that will pick power up. This may be a lifelike truck that was cut and sectioned. What's inside there is off of a Riverossi steam that will pick up power. This is plastic that I glued to the metal, but then as you can see all the way around, there's baking soda that has to be all grinded down, clean it up a little bit, so it can't break off the steel, so it goes all the way around. I sectioned it so the caps would line up with the wheels, and reshaped it using a photograph of the actual M1 to get it as close as I could. I sectioned the front truck same way. These are the drive wheels. These are free floating. There's going to be pickups on these two wheels, but not on the traction tire ones. This AHM did not have traction tire rims. I had rims. I swapped them. Of course, I have to put new traction tires on there. What's on there is old, hard as a hockey puck. So this is a steam front truck. It allows it to swivel. This thing, it will run on an 18-inch radius. That's what this is right here. That's what I used to test it. It'll look horrible doing it, but I made sure that it will. This is a piece of steel from a GG1 that was already bent. This is the piece where the GG front truck bolted on a GG1. This is chopped. I took the metal out of it, used it in the front, and then used the back half. There is a spring. Keep this spring loaded. You can hear it flipping up and down. So this pin right here is actually a came out of a dummy AHM. It was actually a rim, a wheel. I cut it and I sanded it down, and I'm using it as a pin. That's a piece of Lexan, so it'll have a smooth surface to slide on instead of the rough Riverossi plastic. There's a Lexan washer underneath the spring and a drop of oil on there, so it'll slide back and forth nice and easy. There's a Lexan, basically a square washer that's pressed into, and just a drop of glue so I can break it free if I have to, which hopefully I won't have to. There's a motor in there now, but that's coming out. That's just, I haven't ripped that out yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to put 2 motors in this or just one. I do have one motor that has a ton of torque, so I think I'm going to use that. The scale of this truck is, it should have been pulled back a little bit. I screwed up. This should be about another 1/4 of an inch space between here and here, but no harm, no foul. It is what it is. Obviously, once everything gets painted, you won't be able to tell. So this was a diesel shell. I have to put rails down the side to give it some strength so it doesn't bounce. I started working on it this afternoon, and this is what I got. Tomorrow it'll run, and if I have time, it's New Year's, I'll run another video, but this is what I got so far. Obviously, I haven't even gotten close to doing a tender. I'm just going to use a tender that I already have and make a shell for it. So this will be similar to the Pennsylvania Centipede. The nose, bottom part of the nose, will be bonded to this, so it will rotate out from underneath the shell like that, and this can rotate even more. It really won't need to move much on a 22 or higher radius, but on an 18, which I'm not going to run it on 18s, but it will look pretty horrible. But it will run. This was what I originally started with, was a AHM locomotive. Thing had shitty, excuse my French, it had horrible pulling power. It just, no traction at all, not enough weight in it, so I figured if I never use it, I'm going to chop it, and I'm going to build something out of it. So that's what I got so far. Again, Happy New Year. Be safe if you're out, and thank you for watching.